This facility boasts an incredibly advanced security system. I'll try to help you find the lighting controls without being detected.
Aloha and welcome to part 4 of Mega Man X8. We are in Dirk Mantis' stage, and you do not need to adjust your screen, folks. I did not lower the brightness at all. It is literally this dark in the game. Which is kind of annoying, because sometimes when you go to a friend's house with Mega Man X8, their TV just can't go all that bright for some reason, and then Dirk Mantis' stage is just ridiculously hard to look at, especially if your TV is facing a window in the bright, sunny day. There is a way to light up Dirk Mantis' area, but you do need a special ability from a Maverick I have not yet fought in. Also, that's one thing to mention, I'm actually fighting a guy who's not weak to Earth Rock Trilobite. Dirk Mantis is not weak to Earth Rock Trilobite, but I am going in this specific order so that during my third level, I won't have to deal with an annoying mini-boss, which I will talk about, but I never actually show off, unfortunately. I forgot to do that after I beat the game. You know, we'll get to that around part 5. Right now we're in Dirk Mantis' stage, and part of it actually has a little bit of a sneaking stealth section to it. Now it's bright because I walked in front of a searchlight, and when you walk in front of a searchlight, all these goons come at you, and they won't stop coming until you kill all of them and get them all off screen. A little bit of a Metal Gear Solid thing going on here. You gotta make sure you don't get in the way of the spotlights, otherwise goons will come and attack you, and since so many of them come and they can take out your health so pretty quickly, I don't think we want that. No, I don't. Also, I don't know if you noticed, when I actually purposefully ran into the spotlight the first time, not this time. I ran into it the first time so that Axel could copy one of the enemies' bodies. So I now have their body copied for Axel to use later. That's another good thing about X8. In X7, and when you got the copy ability, you had to use it right then and there, and you couldn't get off it until it was done being used. In X8, you can use it whenever you want. Anyway, at the left of this pathway, don't jump in the hole. Go all the way to the left, wall climb up to the top, and you want to use Axel's copy ability to turn into one of those goons. And when you do so, you can salute the guard, who was sleeping at first, and then he lets you into the main energy room, or the main electric room. Now, if I had the electric ability from Gigabolt Manowar, I could shoot this thing and power it up and get, you know, the place lit up. But unfortunately, I don't have that ability. All I can do here is use X's Earth Rock Trilobite ability to summon a rare metal out of the ground. So there you go. Also, in case you're wondering what that rare metal was, it was a sub-tank. So, you may want that. I know where the 2 sub-tanks are in Mega Man X8, and I get one of them, but only because the game already gives you some pretty good life tanks as it is. And like I said before, I don't find hard that much different from normal mode when your health bar's all the way up. It starts off hard, but it actually is the same as normal mode, in my honest opinion. Also, these parts are always easy. When they just come out, just keep shooting them with X's buster part. Easy as pie. Though granted, if you had X's other buster part where his pellet shots were orange, this wouldn't be as easy. It just, the buster parts you got from Noah's Park, they're so game-breaking! They're so fucking powerful, I swear, it's crazy. I love that buster part, it's awesome. One thing I didn't mention about Dr. Light's neutral armor parts, I'm sure he mentioned it, but I'm just going to repeat it anyway. You get the big armor suit, and then later you're going to find 8 Dr. Light capsules in this game. And you can mix and match different parts. Like, you can have any parts you want on, and that's fucking awesome. It's what X5 and X6 should have been, really. So basically, we can find another Buster upgrade of it later, and when we do, we can decide whether we want Buster Parts I or Buster Parts L, or I forget what the other armor was called, but generally I just prefer the Icarus armor, where everything is the color red. That's just me, but yeah.
X, I thought something like this might happen someday. Here, try body parts H. With this part equipped, you will become invincible to weak enemy attacks. Equip this new ability and...
Okay, it was body parts H. So there's the Icarus parts, and then there's the Hermes parts. I forgot about it. It was called Hermes. And the Hermes parts are all blue, so you can mix and match and have X looking a little bit both of red and blue. I like that though. I like this mixing and matching thing. It really makes customizing X fun, as opposed to X5 and X6, where it was just tedious how you had to get every single part before you could use the armor. Bah! Though, like I said before, I think the Icarus armor is the only armor worth wearing. Hermes, it's not as good as Icarus armor, in my honest opinion. But anyway, folks, we are now at Dirk Mantis. Sorry if you can't see the screen. Again, I apologize. The level is dark. Blame Capcom for going with this dark gimmick. It's kind of hard to see, and I actually had trouble fighting Dirk Mantis on my friend's TV screen, because I couldn't see him half the time. It's so dark.
Hey, what's a Maverick Hunter doing here?
Dark Mantis, you've gone Maverick. I'm putting an end to your weapons production.
You've gotta be kidding me. We new generation Reploids can't go Maverick.
Then why are you making weapons?
Even if I explained, an old-style Reploid like you wouldn't understand.
So Dirk Mantis, in case you were curious, is weak to optic sunflower as a weapon, but we'll get to that guy later. Dirk Mantis loves to run around and shoot these little spinning blades at you, and the spinning blades will stay in the air and go in a circle. So you want to stay away from that. He also hops around, and every now and then he'll grab you, and that's when you want to switch out your character so that Axel or Zero can save X from being grabbed. He loves to dash in front of you, and this is his Overdrive Attack. That's what it was called before. I mistakenly called it an X attack, but that's his Overdrive Attack. He goes all the way up, he takes a slash one, and he takes a slash the other way. And, you know, you want to go in the direction I did not go. As long as you go all the way left of where his blade is mostly, or all the way left of where his blade isn't, then you should be fine, and yeah. Dirk Mantis is kind of annoying. The only reason I had so much trouble in this boss fight was that I couldn't see him because it was so dark in the TV screen, and the sunlight was sort of shining onto the TV screen, and I hate Dirk Mantis' stage. I really do. I really, really hate it. But I beat him, and yeah. We get Shadow Runner, Black Arrow, and weapon get. Basically, X gets a sort of homing arrow thing. It's literally a homing arrow that circles and chases enemies and hits them. Axel gets another projectile attack. Axel's abilities aren't really all that different, but I'll show them off in an extra video. And Zero gets the spinning attack, which I fucking love. Basically, you jump and you push the triangle button, and he does a big spin move. And you know how I love Zero's spinning slash thing, except this one stays in the air for a short period of time. And it's awesome. It's badass.
Great job, Zero.
Huh? Thanks.
Zero, have you forgotten already? I'm Pallet. This here is Lair. We're the new navigators here. Don't forget about us. Lair wanted to talk to you and waited here the whole time for your return. Right, Lair?
Oh, sorry. Anyway, what is it, Lair?
I did some research, but I'm unable to determine Lumine's location. Anyway, that's all.
Well, no matter what the Mavericks are up to, looks like I'll have to stop them.
Oh, Lair, don't talk about your eyes, because if you talk about pupils and iris, you may start crying. Anyway, folks, we're going after Gravity Antonian with Zero and X, and that should be an interesting video. I'll see you in part 5.